excuse my appearance. I have to rush to a dance class. Thank you.
You are looking very pretty.
Okay. I'm very glad to discuss the topic of whether God is one or many. First of all, last fall I got to watch 2 movies, PK and Oh My God, which really got me thinking about God. But before we discuss how many gods there are, we need to cover a few basic concepts. The first one is, does God even exist? So how many in the audience don't believe in God? Okay, good. That makes it easier for me. So I would like to think that he does exist because a few years ago, I remember trying to pray for snow so there would be no school the next day. And what do you know? It did snow. But now that I'm older and wiser, I realize I can't use that argument to justify this. But here's why God does exist. First of all, look at the beauty and the orderliness in this world. Look at your own body and how complex it is. Imagine if my nose was turned upwards instead of down. Then I guess it could catch a few raindrops. But the more I thought like this, the more I was convinced that there's an intelligent designer. But wait, is there one or is there many? Mark Twain famously said that in terms of religion, India is far from poor. In fact, she's very rich with over 33 million gods. Now let's imagine a scenario where there are so many gods, all of them equally powerful. If you think about it, that won't really work out so well. Imagine if the god of the sun was at the throat of the god of the moon. Then how would our day work? Just like we have so many state leaders reporting to President Obama, there would have to be other gods. All of these other gods would have to report to an ultimately powerful supreme being. So that would make the case for one ultimate power. So why go through the trouble of imagining many gods? Concept number 2 is the authority of the Vedas. So how many of you believe that the Vedas are the source of all supreme knowledge? Okay, for those of you who didn't raise your hand, here's why. First of all, for the Vedas, nobody claims authorship, and they're written in the language of one of the oldest languages of the time, Sanskrit. Also, the Vedas have no specific date it was written in. In fact, it's known to be existing since the beginning of time. So let's look at a few Vedic mantras which proclaim the oneness of God. Firstly, Om Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. So the first line itself states, God is one, God is complete, and His creation is complete. And now here's the Narayana Upanishad, which settles this question once and for all. Om Atapurusho Havai Narayano Kamaja Prajashuje Yeti Narayano Prano Jayate Manasarvendriyani Cha Kham Vayur Jyotirabha Prithvi Vishwasya Dharini Narayano Prano Narayano Brahmo Jayate Narayano Rudro Jayate Narayano Indro Jayate Narayano Prajapate Prajayante Narayana Dwadashaditya Rudra Vasava Sarvani Cha Chanda Gumsi Narayana Pravartante Narayana Praliyante. So Brahma, Rudra, and Indra are all entities of Narayana, and they all merge into him. Continuing, Om Narayana Evedugam Sarvam Yad Bhotam Yad Jabhavyam Nistano Niranjano Nirvikalpo Nirakhyata Shuddho Deva Eko Narayanaha Nadvitiyosti Kaschit. So there you have it, guys. God is one without a second. In conclusion, the many gods we have created are just attributes of this one supreme being. Thank you.